The last thing that Leon said to me, he said you always told him that he wasn't enough to amount to anything. You couldn't see past your punk ass self. Fucking piece of shit. It ain't even too little too late.
When is this gonna be over? When do I get a fucking wit sec?
Soon. Just gotta get Tommy in the same room with the cartel player.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DC, and I'm here with the new reaction video to Power Book 4 Force Season 2, Episode 9, and this is my quick thoughts, my quick review, my quick recap on Episode 9, and how I felt about it overall. Now, if you're a huge fan of Power like me, and you like the videos I upload and create, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button, and turn on your post bell notifications to get notified every time I upload a video. Also, leave your comments and theories down below in the comment box. Now, overall, man, episode 9 was solid. This was a good-ass episode, if you ask me. This was more of a toned-down episode. It seemed like they was building up for the season 2 finale of Force, and man, from what it's looking like a whole lot of shit is about to go down in the season 2 finale. And I can't wait to see what's next in episode 10, because it's looking like a lot of shit is about to hit the fan. And that's going to be one explosive ass episode. But I gotta start the video off with your boy Vic Flynn first. Your boy Vic Flynn finally got caught in this episode. Tommy finally figured out that your boy Vic is the snitch. He figured it out at the end of the episode when he saw Vic and Stacey Marks having a conversation with each other. Because in this episode, Tommy decided to put everybody in the CBI organization to a dye test to see who was the snitch. And what he did was he took all of their burner phones and gave them new burner phones to see if any of the phones come back hot, because the lawyer that him and Diamond got by the name of Jenny Sue, I believe, she got a connection to where she could track these phone numbers to see if they've been talking to the feds or not. So that's what Tommy did in this episode. Him and Jenny Sue was tracking the burner phones that he passed out to the CBI soldiers, and Tommy ended up finding out that your boy Vic Flynn was a snitch because his burner phone came back hot. And when Tommy found this shit out, he was pissed the hell off. I really was hoping that your boy Vic would have got taken out in this episode, but Vic lives to see another episode. And I hope Tommy takes him out before the season is over with, because we only got one more episode left. And your boy Vic cannot make it out of season 2 alive. Vic cannot make it out the season 2 finale alive. Because from what I read online in the episode 10 synopsis, it's looking like your boy Vic is making plans for a fresh start. And I hope he does not get away. I hope Stacey Marks does not put this nigga in with sec if Vic is able to get away. Because if Vic gets away, man, he gonna cause more issues for Tommy in season 3. I don't want to see that shit happen. I want to see your boy Vic Flynn get killed off before the season is over with. But how it's looking right now, man, it's in the era for Vic. You never know what happened with Vic. They might twist this storyline and twist it to go another direction, and your boy Vic Flynn might survive. So we just gonna have to wait and see how this situation plays out. But I want Vic to get killed before the season is over with. I'm sorry, but Vic gotta go. Vic is getting himself caught up deeper into this situation that he got with Stacey Marks, because Stacey Marks talked this nigga into planting a bug in Tommy Egan's house this episode. And man, I hope Tommy finds that bug before the season is over with, because this bug right here could take Tommy Egan down. Tommy gonna be pissed the fuck off when he find this bug in his house. He already gonna know your boy Vic Flynn was the one that planted this bug, because he found out in this episode that Vic Flynn is a snitch. So I don't really understand why would Stacey Marks even tell Vic to plant this bug in Tommy Egan's house. Like, that was dumb as hell. Tommy's going to find this shit. Tommy is not the same Tommy that we've been watching in the original Power. Tommy is actually making a lot of smart moves this season. This nigga that set up cameras all around his house, he watching his crib 24/7, 365. Like, Tommy is moving smart as hell this season. So it's not going to be easy for Stacey Marks to apprehend Tommy. But in episode 10, it's seeming like she going to press the green light button and try to apprehend Tommy Egan. And I feel like she going to fail. I feel like your girl Stacey Marks is going to fail at trying to apprehend Tommy Egan. And I hope she do too, because Stacey Marks low-key be getting on my goddamn nerves. Her ass is worse than Blanca Rodriguez, bro. She is obsessed with Tommy, and she is going above and beyond to try to apprehend Tommy Egan. But at the end of the day, she don't got shit on Tommy. She always trying to find something to pin on Tommy, but it never works. Tommy is smart, and he's not no dummy, and that's what Stacey Marks is failing to realize. Like, Tommy Egan is a pro at this shit. Bobby DeFranco then told her throughout this season, and Agent Vargas then told Stacey Marks throughout this season, of course, that Tommy Egan is smart. he keep his head on the swivel at all times. It's not going to be easy to apprehend Tommy Egan, but your girl Stacey Marks does not want to listen. And I got a feeling in episode 10, somebody else in law enforcement is going to get dropped off. I don't know who, but I got a feeling your boy Bobby DeFranco might get hurt because of Stacey Marks. Because Stacey Marks is too obsessed with trying to apprehend Tommy Egan and take him down. And eventually, at some point, she might lose her job if more bodies in law enforcement continue to drop. And speaking of law enforcement officers getting dropped off, in this episode, we saw the feds raid Diamond Barbershop because they was trying to figure out what happened to his parole officer after his parole officer went missing. And in the parole officer law book, he wrote down that he went to go see Diamond before he went missing. And Diamond was telling the feds that his parole officer came to see him late at night because he thought he was selling drugs again. But he didn't find anything on him, and his parole officer left, and everything was good between them two, and he don't know what happened to him after he left. The feds then asked Diamond if there's anybody that could be a witness to the story, and your boy Jannard walked in talking about yeah, I could be a witness to his story. I was there the night his parole officer came. I saw everything that happened. His parole officer came, he checked the barbershop, and he left with no problems. Diamond ain't lying, he telling you the truth. But we all know your boy Diamond is lying. That nigga took his parole officer out, and he told Jannard in this episode too, like, look, bro, I killed my parole officer because he was getting too close and I had to do it. And Jannard wasn't really fazed by this. He like, damn, I kind of figured you took out your parole officer, but I ain't really tripping, bro. I got your back. We brothers. That's what we do. We look out for each other. And while these two was having a conversation with each other, Diamond asked Jannard if he could go kidnap Leon Dad for him because he believed Leon Dad was the one that told his probation officer about him selling drugs again, which is true. Your boy Leon Dad did snitch on Diamond to his probation officer about him selling drugs again. And none of this stuff would have happened if your boy Leon Daddy wouldn't ran his mouth to his probation officer. So in this episode, we saw your boy Diamond and Jannard confront Leon Dad about this, and Leon Dad could not do anything to save his life. When Diamond threw that nigga in the water, I already knew what time it was. That boy Diamond started drowning that nigga underwater with no hesitation. And that's what Leon Dad get. He deserved this shit, goddammit. If you ask me, he should have got his ass killed in episode 6 when Diamond was choking his ass the hell out. But he met his fate in this episode, and I'm glad he did because it's been a long time coming. And he deserved this shit, goddammit. He was honestly doing too much throughout the season 2 of Force. And I wonder how this situation is about to play out. I wonder how Leon mom is going to feel about this because in reality, her and Jamal was still together regardless of her and Diamond messing around with each other. She told Diamond, like, look, just because me and you was messing around with each other doesn't mean me and Jamal not together. We just going through some stuff, but we still together. So I want to know how she gonna feel about this situation right here. I wonder how she gonna feel about your boy Jamal being dead, because she gonna find out about Jamal's death, and I'm pretty sure she gonna start asking Diamond's question about Jamal and what happened to him. So I can't wait to see how this situation is about to play out and what's next for your boy Diamond in this next upcoming episode of Force. Now, while I'm talking about Leon and his parents, in this episode, we saw your boy Diamond task Jannard to find Leon's killer because he wanted to do something about it, and your boy Jannard was able to find Leon's killer by the name of Mad Dog. But the problem with that is, Mad Dog is untouchable. And the reason why Mad Dog is untouchable is because Mad Dog is the nephew of King Kilo. And if y'all don't know who King Kilo is, we saw King Kilo character for the first time in episode 5. And Diamond and King Kilo was able to form a coalition together with CBI. So if Diamond decides to take out King Kilo nephew Mad Dog, this CBI coalition that he got with King Kilo is going to fall apart before it even starts. And Diamond does not need this to happen right now because Tommy just got this coalition formed. Tommy just figured out a way to get everybody on board with doing business with each other. And they do not need this coalition to fall apart. But I got a feeling this coalition going to fall apart before it even starts. Because I don't see your boy Diamond just sitting back and letting Leon's killer get away with killing Leon. I don't see him sitting back and just letting him get away with that. I got a feeling Diamond is going to do something about this. And when he does do something to Mad Dog, because I'm pretty sure he gonna do something to your boy Mad Dog, your boy King Kilo gonna be pissed the hell off. So I can't wait to see how this situation is about to play out because Diamond is about to be in a tough spot and he cannot afford to have this coalition fall apart before it started. But he might be able to do that shit. Because in this episode, we saw Diamond and your boy Miguel have a conversation with each other about doing business with each other. And your boy Miguel was trying to form a coalition with CBI and this insane princess. So he could take out Tommy Egan and run everything in Chicago. And it really seemed like Diamond was thinking about taking this deal with Miguel. The look that Diamond had on his face, it really seemed like he was about to take this deal with Miguel. But before Diamond could even answer Miguel, your boy Miguel's grandmother got killed in a car explosion outside after one of Miguel's soldiers by the name of Nunez decided to turn his back on Miguel and plant a car bomb on Miguel's car. And Miguel's grandmother ended up getting killed once she got inside of Miguel's car. And this scene right here was sad as hell. I did not expect Miguel's grandmother to be in that car. I knew somebody this season was going to die in a car explosion, but I did not expect it to be Miguel's grandmother. And all this did right here is cause more issues between Miguel and the Serbians. And Miguel was finally able to get the green light to go after Mirković in this episode at Abuelita's funeral, because Tommy and Diamond showed up to Abuelita's funeral to pay their respects, but Tommy was up in there talking business. The moment he seen Elche, he like, look here, Elche, I ain't trying to be disrespectful or nothing like that, but we need to make a move against your boy Mirković because the Marquez cartel is coming to Chicago. And if they start backing up your boy Mirković, Mirković is going to be untouchable and we ain't going to be able to take him out. We need to do something about your boy Mirković. And Elche was telling Tommy, like, I appreciate the help and support, but this is a family matter right now, bro. You overstepping your boundaries. You need to stay in your place. And Elche was low-key right about this. This was disrespectful to Tommy to do. Like, I get it. You trying to become the biggest connect in the city of Chicago, but there's a certain time and place for this type of stuff. And this right here could have got your boy Tommy Egan killed if this did not go good. If this conversation between him and Elche would have went bad, Tommy Egan would not have made it out of Abuelita's funeral alive. He would have been in that casket right next to Abuelita if your boy Elche felt the type of way about this. But he didn't. He was telling Tommy to chill the hell out. You don't need to worry about Mirković because Miguel is Mirković's kill. I gave Miguel the green light to go after Mirković, so he's going to take the kill shot on Mirković. And your boy Tommy Egan was not trying to go for that. He was not trying to let your boy Miguel take out Mirković because he already knew if Miguel takes out Mirković, Elche is going to let Miguel take over everything in Chicago. And Tommy does not need that to happen because he's trying to take over Miguel's spot and become the biggest connect in the city. So Tommy decided to come up with a plan to manipulate the situation and keep your boy Mirković alive so Miguel doesn't take out Mirković so Miguel could look stupid in Elche's eyes once Elche find out about Mirković surviving the attack on Miguel. And Tommy was able to figure out that your boy Núñez was the one that planted that car bomb in Miguel's car after Mireya told Tommy that Núñez was the last person that drove Miguel's car. So Tommy and Vic decided to kidnap your boy Núñez in this episode, and Tommy started torturing him until he was able to get some answers out of Núñez. And Núñez ended up telling Tommy that Miguel is going to kill Mirković at 7 o'clock. But the problem with that is, when Núñez told Tommy this information about Miguel trying to take out Mirković, it was 6:58. It was only 2 minutes left until the attack was about to happen. So Tommy told Núñez to call Mirković to warn Mirković about Miguel coming to his restaurant to shoot it up. But by the time Mirković was able to answer the phone call, Miguel was already up in there lighting that motherfucker up. And what I don't understand about this scene right here is how the fuck your boy Mirković did not get shot. You mean to tell me all those bullets that was flying hit everybody in that restaurant and not one bullet hit Mirković? Mirković was able to get out this motherfucker alive and survive to live another episode? Like, what the hell? Mirković should have got killed, but this nigga now lives to see another day. And the problem with Mirković not being taken out in this episode, Mirković will now be protected by the Marquez cartel. And Elche did not want this to happen because he's not trying to go to war with the Marquez cartel because of Mirković. And Elche was going off on Miguel when he found out about Mirković surviving. He told Miguel, like, bro, you had one shot to take out your boy Mirković. You had the opportunity to take him out right there and there. How the hell did you miss? And Miguel really couldn't explain nothing. He was like, bro, I don't know what the hell happened, but Mirković got away. And while Elche and Miguel was having a conversation about Mirković, your boy Tommy Egan walked in with a gun to the back of Núñez's head, telling Elche and Miguel that he found out that your boy Núñez was the one that planted the bomb in Miguel's car. Elche wanted to know how the hell did Tommy Egan know that Núñez was the one that betrayed Miguel. And Tommy told Elche straight up, like, look, I got eyes on the Serbians. I'm always watching Mirković's moves, and I saw this motherfucker having a conversation with Mirković. And Elche got pissed the hell off about this. He looked at Miguel like, bro, how the hell was this white boy able to figure it out that you got a traitor in your crew before you was? Like, come on now. This white boy is making you look stupid. You need to get it together. And Miguel couldn't really do nothing but just sit there and look stupid. Like, Miguel was going out bad in this episode. Miguel was really looking stupid in this episode. And how it was looking, man, I wouldn't be surprised if Elche stopped supplying Miguel with drugs. Because ever since Tommy came around, Tommy has been making Miguel look like a fucking amateur. And Che is taking more of a liking into Tommy. And it's really seeming like Tommy might take Miguel's spot and Miguel continues to make dumbass mistakes. I don't think Elche is just going to keep supplying Miguel with drugs if he keeps fucking up. And eventually, at some point, I see your boy Elche cutting Miguel completely the fuck off and giving Tommy Egan Miguel's spot to take over in his organization and move this product for him. And if that does happen, Miguel is going to have more of a reason to kill Tommy Egan. And I cannot wait to see how this situation is about to play out between Miguel and Tommy. Especially now that Mireya has chose Tommy Egan's side too. Like, man, this situation between Tommy and Miguel is about to get crazy. Cause in this episode, your girl Mireya warned Tommy about Miguel's plan to take him out after he takes over everything in Chicago. And she told Tommy straight up, like, look here, bro. I want to be with you and I want you alive. And if Miguel wants to take you out, then it's fuck him because you see me for who I am and Miguel doesn't. With Mireya being in the middle of this war that Miguel is about to have with Tommy, I would not be surprised if she gets hurt. I would not be surprised if something happened to your girl Mireya because y'all know how power is. Every time Tommy has a love interest, they always end up getting taken out. And I cannot wait to see what happens next with this situation right here in episode 10. Now, in this episode, we got introduced to a new character by the name of Roberto. And Roberto is the leader of the Marquez cartel. And we saw Roberto and Mirković having a conversation with each other in this episode, trying to do business with each other. And while Roberto and Mirković was having a conversation with each other, your girl Claudia interfered with this conversation that Roberto and Mirković was having with each other. And she basically told Roberto, like, look here, bro, I'm Claudia. Me and your boy Mirković is doing business with each other, and they trying to do business with him. And Roberto told Claudia and Mirković that if they want to do business with him, they got to come up with the money to pay for the first 2 re-ups up front. And your boy Mirković was low-key feeling the type of way because your girl Claudia interfered this meeting that he was having with Roberto. So he told Claudia, like, look here, since you want to interrupt this meeting that I'm having with Roberto, you go be the one to come up with this money to pay for the first 2 re-ups up front. And if you don't come up with this money, I'm going to pull my support from you. And I'm going to tell Tommy Egan that you out here in these streets on your own with no type of protection. And you already know what time it is with that. He going to kill you. So if you don't come up with this money, I'm not going to protect you no more. That's just what it is. And your girl Claudia was low-key feeling the pressure because she like, damn, I don't got this type of money at all, but I'm trying to do this bill with Roberto and work with the Marquez cartel. Like, I got to figure out a way to get this money. And she was able to figure out a way to get this money. Because in this episode, your girl Claudia's girlfriend Elise decided to give her the money to start this business deal with Roberto. Because in this episode, we saw Claudia have a conversation with Shanti and Elise about this. She told Shanti, like, look here, I made a deal with a Marquez cartel to do business with them. But the problem with that is, in order for us to do business with them, we got to come up with the first 2 re-ups up front. That's the only way we could do business with them. And Elise was throwing out some ideas to Claudia, trying to help her out with the situation. And Shanti was low-key talking shit to her. But Elise ended up checking Shanti and telling Shanti she don't know anything about her. And she was right about that because she got money. From what it's looking like in this episode, your girl Elise got money. She got a whole lot of it because she gave Claudia everything she needs to start this business deal with Roberto. So it's looking like your girl Claudia is about to be doing business with the Marquez cartel in this next upcoming episode of Force. Because I don't know if y'all watched the episode 10 trailer or not, but your girl Claudia is talking a whole lot of shit to Tommy. In the trailer, we see Claudia telling Tommy that he should have killed her when he had the chance and she's untouchable now and ain't shit he could do about it. And Tommy was telling Claudia, like, look, I wouldn't be so cocky if I was you. You got to work hard to be lucky every day. I just need one chance to be lucky. And look here, I wouldn't be surprised if your boy Tommy Egan does something to your girl Elise to get at Claudia. Because Claudia is right. Claudia is low-key untouchable now that she's working with the Marquez cartel. So Tommy is not about to be able to go at Claudia because he's working with Elche and Miguel. And I'm pretty sure Elche is not about to start no war with the Marquez cartel over fucking Claudia. So it's going to be hard for Tommy to kill Claudia now that she's being protected by the Marquez cartel. But look here, it won't be hard for him to kill Claudia's girlfriend. And Claudia really needs to watch her back when it comes to this situation right here between her and Tommy. Because it's bad enough that she's doing business with Shanti. And Shanti is running back telling Tommy about all the stuff that Claudia got going on. That's how Tommy was able to find out about Claudia working with the Marquez cartel in this episode. Because your girl Shanti ran back telling Tommy this shit, trying to gain Tommy's trust so she could take out Tommy and Diamond so she could take over CBI. And while I'm on this topic as well, Tommy ended up cutting off your girl Shanti in this episode, basically telling Shanti, like, look here, I want you to keep working with Claudia and continue to give me information about the stuff that she got going on with the Marquez cartel. But in order for this to work, we can't be seen with each other on the streets. We got to make people in the streets think that me and you got beef with each other and that you working with Claudia. And Shanti was really feeling the type of way about this because now this fucks up her whole plan with trying to take out Tommy and Diamond and trying to take over CBI. And I'm glad Tommy decided to do this because even though Tommy does not know about Shanti trying to take out him and Diamond, he basically got her out the way in a way. Basically, he got her off to the sideline, but he's keeping his eyes on her because he already know that Shanti and Claudia is doing business with each other. And I'm pretty sure in episode 10, he go find out about Shanti's real intentions. Before the season is over with, I got a feeling Tommy is going to find out about Shanti's plans with trying to take him and Diamond out so she could take over CBI. Now, in this episode, we got the return of badass D-Mac in this episode. And D-Mac has decided to break out that goddamn school that Tommy sent him to in the middle of the country. Your boy D-Mac was out there fighting. They was trying to cut his hair. D-Mac was going through it. He said, fuck that, bro. I'm out. I'm going back to Chicago. I ain't going back to that school. And JP ended up finding out about this when the school called him. They like, look here, bro. D-Mac ran away. He be getting into a whole lot of trouble. And D-Mac just wilding out. If you know where he's at, please contact us immediately because we is trying to find him. And we don't know where D-Mac is at all. But JP already knew where D-Mac was at. He knew D-Mac was at Marshall House. And he ended up finding D-Mac at Marshall House in this episode. And D-Mac was telling JP straight up that he wasn't going back to that school. He went off on JP. He told JP that he will never fight for him, and he just let Tommy send him away without fighting for him, and he just want his dad to fight for him. And JP realized, like, damn, bro, you right. I'm sorry about this. I should have fought hard to keep you in Chicago. I should never let Tommy send you out of the city. But at the same time, Tommy was just trying to look out for the little badass motherfucker because D-Mac shot a goddamn police officer, and his badass was hanging outside thinking everything was all cool and shit. Like, D-Mac was low-key moving dumb as hell. And all Tommy was trying to do was help D-Mac out and make sure his ass don't get locked up. But D-Mac wasn't trying to listen. And he's still not trying to listen because D-Mac is just eager to be back in Chicago and be in this street life. And I got a feeling this situation right here was going to end bad for somebody. Because JP was telling D-Mac in this episode that he go talk to Tommy about this and he ain't got nothing to worry about. And I'm pretty sure when Tommy finds out about D-Mac being back in Chicago, he gonna lose his fucking mind. Tommy Egan go the fuck off because he gonna look at it like this, like, bro, I'm trying to protect this little nigga. And this nigga just keep doing whatever the hell he wants to do. Like, what the hell? This little nigga just won't listen. And I'm pretty sure Tommy gonna be pissed the fuck off when he see D-Mac back in Chicago. He gonna go the fuck off. Him and Diamond, especially your boy Diamond. I feel like this situation right here might cause Diamond to start side-eyeing Tommy. Because Tommy told Diamond that he had the situation with D-Mac taken care of. But in episode 10, Diamond and your boy D-Mac is going to have a conversation with each other. From the episode 10 synopsis, it reads that your boy D-Mac goes to Diamond directly. And I don't know what the hell D-Mac and Diamond is going to be having a conversation about, but I'm pretty sure when Diamond see D-Mac, he going to be pissed the fuck off. I don't think Diamond ain't going to really try to hear anything that D-Mac got to say, but we just going to have to wait and see how episode 10 plays out. But overall, leave your thoughts and theories down below in the comment box. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about episode 9 and what y'all feel is going to happen in episode 10 and what's next for any of these characters individually in this next upcoming episode of Force. But if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button and turn on your post bell notifications to get notified every time I upload a video. But it's your boy DC. I'm out. I'll see you guys next time. And until then, y'all be safe out here.